In today's video, I am going to give you a quick tutorial on how to make adjustable and removable straps for your bags or purses. Hola, this is Ali. Welcome to my corner here on YouTube, where I'm going to show you sewing and embroidery tutorials, tips and tricks, and pattern reviews so that you and I can make beautiful things together. Bag straps, they are essential to your bags, right? Especially if you like crossbody bags. You can get so creative when making your straps. You can make them with fabric, vinyl, faux leather. You can make them using waterproof canvas. I mean, there are many materials that you can use when making your bag straps. After you make your strap, a lot of the times we want to be able to make that strap adjustable, especially if it's a crossbody bag, because we want to make sure that it's to our liking, that the purse falls right where we want it to fall, right? Or if we're giving it to somebody that is taller, shorter, doesn't matter, you want to be able to use the bag. So that's one benefit of making them adjustable. And the other thing is making them removable. Like, how cool is it to be able to swap your straps, right? You can kind of change the look of a bag just by swapping the straps. At the end of the day, it's the same process, right? You have to follow the same process to make a strap adjustable or removable. However, this is what has helped me, and I kind of want to go a little bit in detail as of why it works that way. So that way you can understand, and in the future, you don't have to keep wondering, okay, how do I do this again? You know what I mean? Like, I've done that so many times. So make sure you save this video so that you can refer back to it in the future if you need to. But I believe this is going to be a good tutorial for you today. Now, if at any point you feel like, hey, I have a question for you, Ali, please leave them down in the comments. I love to see your questions. I love to be able to respond to your questions. Also, if you say, hey, Ali, I'm kind of learning a lot from this video, would you give it a like? That helps me more than you know. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that now. That way you can see other videos like this one. Also, I have added some important information about this video down in the descriptions, and I've added a couple of timestamps, so in case you want to jump to another section of the video, you're more than welcome to do so. Here is the first step. Let's make this strap adjustable. Now that your strap is completed, it's time to attach the strap to your bag. For any strap that you are trying to attach to your bag, you need connectors. The most common ones are the D-rings, and there are other styles available. They're beautiful shapes and everything. But the most common are the D-rings, and these are the 1-inch D-rings. These are connected to the bag. So you will make a little strip of fabric. That will be your D-ring connector. You can even make them sometimes out of the same strap. And you place your D-ring like this, and you stitch that to your bag. And this is what you're going to use to connect your strap. So say that your D-rings are already connected to your bag. Now, all you need to do is just insert your strap through the D-ring and either stitch it in place or put a rivet in there, and that's it. And you do one for one end of your strap and another D-ring for the other end of your strap. However, if you want to make this strap adjustable, for that you need a slider. So I have two different styles of sliders here. This one is the most common. It's just a square. It's 1 inch wide and it has a bar in the center that moves freely back and forth. You have the right side of your slider, and then the wrong side of the slider is the part where you can see here where the metal ends, where it loops and it ends. Another style is this one, where the bar in the center doesn't slide. It just stays in place. As long as you have some sort of square or circle and a bar in the center, you can use that as a slider. That's it. That's what you need to make your strap adjustable. A slider and of course the 2 D-rings that are connected to the purse. On a regular bag, if this wasn't an adjustable strap, you add a D-ring here and a D-ring here, and that's it. Your strap is attached to your bag. But since we're making it adjustable, on one end of your strap, you're going to insert your slider. This strap, because it looks the same on both ends, I need to be able to tell which one is like the inside of the strap and which one is the exterior. That is important. If you were using the strap with the fabric tube method, you would have the seam down the center. So that will make it very easy for you to know which side is the exterior per se and which side is the inside of the strap. But in this case, since we don't have that, I am going to add a little washi tape along my strap here to mark the inside of my strap. You can use regular masking tape as well. You don't have to use a lot. You just want to use enough where you know which side is the exterior and which side is the inside of the strap. That way it's not twisted when you install the slider or the D-ring, and it's just going to make it a lot easier for you to know how to install the hardware. So what we're going to do is, with the wrong side down and the right side up, you're going to insert your end of your strap, one end of your strap, up from the bottom up of the slider. You're gonna get it over the bar and down. So it's like going over the heel. Imagine like this is a little heel here and you're gonna go over. And you're going to insert it like this. It's going to go, and you're going, at this point you can take this tape down, off, and then you're going to insert it like that. And you're just going to leave about an inch here of distance, okay? At this point, you can either insert a rivet or you can stitch your strap in place. You can secure it, and usually what you do is that you secure it with a square and an X in the center. So here's your slider. It's inserted in at the end of your strap. Now we need to close this strap, right, by attaching the D-ring to the other side of our strap. But we don't want to do that yet, because if we do that, then we have no way of making this adjustable or even attaching this end to the D-ring that is connected to your purse. Now we have to connect our strap to the bag. We need to connect the strap to both D-rings on our bag, because that's it. We've connected the slider. The sliders was gonna help the strap go back and forth. But now we need to connect the strap to the 2 D-rings that are connected to our purse, right? So how do we do that? Because this end is on a slider. So this end pretty much cannot be connected to the D-rings. This end has to go through the strap back and forth, which means that when we do that, it creates a loop here. You see, it folds. When that loop is created, we now have an empty end here. This end can be connected to the D-ring, and on this loop is where we put the other D-ring. If the D-ring is already connected to your bag, what you're going to do is that you're going to take your strap, the end that is loose, that is not attached to anything, and you're going to insert it with the exterior facing you and the interior facing down this way. And you're going to not fold it. You're going to continue to create that loop. So it's going to be down here in your strap, okay? So now you have your loop. So one side of your strap is connected to the D-ring, to your bag. And now the other side of the strap needs to be connected to the other D-ring on the other side. And in order to do that, you have to get it through the slider. So how do we do that? Same way as we did before. We make sure that our strap is not twisted, is straight. As you can see here, is folded, exterior, exterior, both interior sides are facing each other. Here's my loop with my D-ring, okay? And now I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to insert the strap through one of the openings, okay? And it's going to up and it's going to go down. So you're going to have 2 layers of fabric down this metal bar. You're going to have the first loop and then the second. Okay, so both ends of your strap have to go through this slider. That is the whole purpose, that both ends of your strap have to go through the slider. Perfect. So as you can see, your slider now can slide along your strap from one end to another. It's a little tight, but it's okay. That's usually how it goes. And it's not twisted. At this point, you can remove your markings here from your tape and keep going. And when you insert it to the D-ring, it's not gonna be a problem. You'll insert it on the round side of your D-ring. Like that. And you can stitch it together now. Adjustable and removable strap. Okay, so now let's say that you want this strap adjustable and removable. So you're going to complete the same steps. You're going to insert the slider on one end of your strap, and the goal is to get the other end of the strap over the slider to the other side, right? That's the goal of this game, right? But in this case, you are not going to install them. You're not going to push your strap through D-rings because you're making this strap now removable. So remember, the D-rings are connected to your purse. So in order to make this strap removable, you have to, instead of connecting the strap to D-rings, you're going to connect them to swivel hooks. Same process. Slider on one side of the strap, you stitch it together. Beautiful, right? Then you get the other side of the strap and the loose end, making sure your strap is not twisted. that it is straight. And this time I can tell which one is the wrong side because I have my fold here and I want this to be on the inside of the strap, right? And I am going to insert my swivel hook. Okay, so with the actual hook up, and this is the exterior of my strap, and the swivel hook, the actual hook is up looking at me, I am going to insert the other loose end of my strap. Okay, down the center. Okay, just making sure your strap is not twisted. So now I have my swivel hook here on one end. Perfect. Now, again, the goal of the game is to get this end of my strap on the other side and both ends of the strap going through the swivel, the slider. So I'm gonna get the loose end of my strap through the slider, going bottom, up, over, and down. So from the bottom up, over the bar, and down. Now my strap is adjustable, okay, because my slider is going back and forth. And on the still loose end of my strap, I am going to now insert the other swivel hook. Again, making sure my exterior side of my strap is facing me and the actual hook is facing up. I insert my swivel hook and then I fold it about an inch, inch and a half. And then you can take it to the sewing machine and stitch it using the square and the X, or you can install a rivet there. And that, my friend, is how you can make a strap that is not only adjustable, but removable.